We are back with episode 5 of For the Record here at Love Blood Inc. And a caveat to what we spoke about last time, Leighton, I believe we have a special guest today.
Are you talking about Mom?
I'm talking about Mom.
Oh, shit.
Natalie Hamp to the stage, please.
Front and center.
Okay. So as we spoke about last time, the Clarksville chat slander. We just wanted to bring some of these things to a head by the people that it's directly affecting. Because, like I said, it's not cool. And a lot of you just need to grow up. So, Natalie?
Yes.
How are you feeling? You know,
I'm good.
Being the talk of the town and all that.
Well, my husband is more of the talk of the town since he owns Love Blood Inc. and True Gentlemen. So, and I'm just, of course, just bandwagon with him, unfortunately, sometimes. And people that didn't even know me back when they were talking their shit are now talking about me, and I have no idea why. Like, I wasn't even with him. He didn't even know I existed. So I was like, talking shit about me is irrelevant.
We made it through
Right.
3 PCS seasons.
Right. Well, and that's the thing that leads back to the whole do your research, you know, because when you start talking shit about the wrong people, you just never know who it's actually affecting. And even if it is Dizzy, you know, I feel like there's a lot of feelings been hurt here in the Love Blood Inc. family.
Yeah, there are some people that were talking shit on there that 100% worked for me and Dizzy, and I was their manager, and I can't really say names, but in fact, you know, an employee, one of the main people, ex-employee, was, you know, just saying basically that I'm a horrible person because they didn't show up to work for 2 days, and when I texted them, I said, I hope you have a great day, because someone was in the hospital. I said, again, I had no information, so it's like, you need to speak facts. If you're going to say something, say the whole story, not half the story. You didn't
Stand
show up
on business.
Yeah, you didn't show up to work for 2 days, and I'd let you go, and then when I finally texted you is when you told me you were with a loved one in the hospital. 100%,
Right.
I would have understood if you would have communicated, but I didn't know.
Right.
And I said, I hope you have a great day, before I even knew what was actually wrong.
Right.
So don't come at me about something that was wrong.
Right.
That was, you know.
But if you cared about your job, you would have fucking made it.
Yeah, it takes 100%.
Communication.
You know, I've been
Right.
in situations with my son.
Communicate.
With me and Dizzy's son, that we've had to, you know, take him to the doctor. The hospital takes 2 seconds to send a message. So if you really cared, like my husband said,
Not just a
Dizzy, everybody.
Any job.
Yeah,
do
it
not
takes
put
2
a fucking
seconds.
sign up that says we'll be back shortly and just ghost everybody. Leave the money sitting there. Everything. Like,
yeah, so it's just like, people, if you really care about your job, I feel like communication.
Not just in jobs. That's in life. In
Like
general.
I'll read some receipts, but like one of the comments someone wrote, my mom helped open the business, and it was just so irrelevant. I said, and I told this certain person, I said, how did my mother open up a business that's been open for 12 years? Does that make sense?
Right.
How does someone co-sign on a business that's already been established?
Here's the
You're
thing.
irrelevant and you're stupid as fuck.
Is digging that deep into somebody's personal life and then blasting that on the internet is exactly what makes it unacceptable.
And I wouldn't, you know, I honestly, like, I've always been, like, my biggest pet peeve is people lying. I said, if
Yeah.
you were, you know, going on a rant on these Clarksville chat groups and with truth, okay, I'll give it to you. But you're literally speaking irrelevant things that are not true.
Right.
It's like, and these are, that are, I'm 100% like, it's not true.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it's crazy. I said, me and Dizzy have only been together 5 years. How does my mom co-sign on a business that's been open for 12?
If people are mad because of success, then they should just say that. You know what I mean?
A lot of this stuff, you know, like, it is before my time with my husband, and I've dealt with it, and it's just like, if you want to talk shit about him, I will 100% defend him. And that's what happened. But it's been 4 years almost, and I've not entertained it until recently, because you're attacking a business that now we are opening together, and it's like, has nothing to do, and I have nothing to do what what he's done in the past.
From what
Everyone
I've
has
seen on there,
passed.
they're not even attacking just the businesses. They're coming after you guys personally.
It's personal.
Which isn't like just
It's
on you
personal
guys. It
now.
also kind of slanders and falls more on the employees too, to back you up, and like that's what we do out there. So don't worry.
I've never.
Why don't we calm down?
Yeah, 100%. Like we said, they said.
I said if you have anything you want to say, we are more than happy to address it with you right here, in person,
And we'll give you guys a coffee.
We'll give you a coffee, and we'll even be professional about it.
Yeah,
like I
100%.
said.
You guys really have, feel like you have something to get off your chest. I've never yelled at anybody ever in this building. I'm very straightforward and I'm to the point, but I've never yelled at anybody. If you
Back to
guys,
the heat in the kitchen.
yeah, if I've yelled at you, trust me, the whole building would know.
That does bring up a very valid point, though, about how I believe, as a person in social media who is often on the internet, it is a huge responsibility of mine that I am never, ever harming anybody intentionally with the content that I put out, with the posts that I create, with anything that I put out to the internet for the world to see. So as an admin for a page that is locally very well known,
High school shit.
I'm sure farther out than even just Clarksville, people are able to read that. What makes you think that it isn't your responsibility to stop slander like that from hurting people?
And people that actually don't even live here anymore actually are still part of that group.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's obviously not being watched. It isn't really smart, but on top of it all, it just really isn't that nice.
Yeah, and Clarksville chat, I guess, was originally, built from what I've heard, for people to, meet other people and find out other businesses and things to do. Yeah, and now it's just created drama. Yes, 100%.
Exactly.
I have family members in Missouri that are on there right now and are reading it and asking me about it.
Yeah, and freedom of speech, 100%, but there is a very thin line of freedom of speech and slander. And this person who has, created this platform, people just to basically talk shit, I'm really surprised he hasn't been shut down.
Well, right, because why are we allowing people to harm other people on purpose and then also thinking that it's funny?
It's not funny.
We think that it's funny? It's not that funny.
This isn't iPhone, it's Facebook.
It's actually fucked up is what it is.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you're not actually doing the research and then stating actual facts, all you're doing is actually slandering. That's that's the definition, actually.
Yeah.
And so I just felt that it was important that, we bring you here to address those sorts of situations. And
yeah, it really doesn't bother me as much as it's when you come to, especially when you bring my mother and my child into it, that talking about, like I said,
nephew Brody.
Nobody talks shit about
Find you in your pay.
You talk about Dizzy all day long, but then bringing me into things that, I haven't, just one person on there, can't name a name, she was complaining about working with him back in 2018, 2019. And exactly, wasn't even here yet. And she was like, anybody who's married to him must be a narcissist, and just went off on the deep end. Was talking about me personally, and she doesn't know me. She's just like, because I'm married to him.
Even bigger tea on that side note caveat is that person did actually work for not a local artist, so everybody chill out, but an artist elsewhere that was actually a terrible person. That was a real sexual offender, honestly. You know what I mean? So
again, it's crazy. Everyone has a past.
Just do better.
Yeah. And I would say my husband about 5 or 6 years ago, when he used to own a bar named Gold Diggers, 100%, I would say he was definitely.
It's all in the name.
It's all in the name, yeah. He was a little bit of a hoe back then, but everybody's
got a hoe stage.
Everybody does. I did. I went through a divorce previous to him, and that happened, but he grew from that. We got together, we met, he actually was trying to become a family man. So the past 5 to 6 years since we've been together and I've known him, he has grown, he has changed. Yes, he used to be a little bit of an asshole. Yes, he used to be a little bit of a hoe. That's how we met. But he's not like that anymore. And the things he's never crossed the line with any female employee he's ever worked with, even though, there's all these rumors. It's never happened.
Well, speaking on Dizzy, the thing is that the man isn't afraid to take accountability.
No, if he did something, he'll be straight up with it.
For anything. I mean, you know what I mean? Hey, I sure did do that. And you know what? It's okay, because we're all actually grown individuals here. It turns out we're all adults. We grew up. Have you guys done some growing since the last time we spoke? Grow up. So that's the real thing. And so if you have anything that you genuinely want to say, or maybe if you want to come and ask us about it,
we'll be here.
We'll be here.
Just like today, this has been 2 weeks since all this stuff happened on Clarksville Chat, and bringing up our new business, Natalie Latte. Today,
February 17th.
Yeah, February 17th, we're opening finally Bikini Barista.
Right after everyone gets cheated on Valentine's Day.
We're really good booties.
Okay, we're not doing all that. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, I went to go get my hair blown out today at this really nice place called Shine Bar in downtown Clarksville. And I couldn't even enjoy my hair because there's somebody who worked there decided to go on a rant about my husband and about his business. And it's just, you never know who's around, who's going in there as a client and like getting services. Like, I understand having your opinion, but you as an employee there should probably not say the things you were saying, you know, talking about the barista. And I was like, it's just been 2 weeks and y'all are like, we're still on your mind.
Shit, I went to.
And it's just like, it's just crazy that, and you know, I had to speak to the owner about it. But
I mean, it's making a wave. The Nate Latte is in fact waving through the streets of Clarksville. And the thing is that if I wasn't a successful business owner, I'd probably be afraid too.
I mean, you have chains.
I'd be pretty damn. I'd be pretty
I
damn.
honest, her at Dutch Bros today, and she's trying to leave to come work here.
Ooh.
That's a
and it's just
chain.
crazy to me. It's just like, I don't understand why everyone has so much hatred about working here or having working here. It's because people. What the fuck? Are you good?
I'm straight. Straight. Standing on business.
Straight like a motherfucking
A
cooked
lot of the
noodle.
people who,
Straight
anyways,
as a doorknob.
I can't. This is why I can't do anything with y'all.
Anyways.
Anyways, a lot of people who are have problems or have something bad to say are people that have been fired. Nobody that has left here on a good terms literally has a problem. I have a girl right now lives in Washington. She used to work here and her husband PCS, and she's looking at everything we're doing and she wants to come back to work here. So it's like a lot of people leave here in good terms and still want to come back. People that are talking all this shit are people that have left on bad terms. You can't do your job, so you get reprimanded. Hence, our ex-social media person, can't say a name, you know, decided to go on a Clarksville chat group as well. Previous employee, front desk, not calling out 2 days in a row, getting written up. So it's just crazy. It's just like, do your job or get the fuck out of
They even
here.
gave you a second opportunity to moving you to another business, and you still fucked it up.
Just, you know, that's the thing. And that's pretty like typical business haps, right? You know what I mean? You go into a job, you don't end up liking the job, you either get fired from the job or you quit the job, but either way, it doesn't give you a fucking excuse to run your fucking mouth.
And then also, on the caveat to that, with people talking about keep bringing up my husband, they always just throw me in there. We recently, you know, had somebody write something and just like talking about the tattoo, and then completely went to it. Also, he's talking bad about his wife. I'm like, why does everyone need to bring out of the blue? Why do you bring me into this? Why do you keep like, I don't have nothing to do with any of that, and you know, continuously trying to poke at me saying my husband's cheating on me. Listen,
well, don't you know it's much funner to fuel the fire than to grow up?
If he wants to cheat, there's a door. I've always told him that, but he has a good woman at home, so I know he's not, and he's literally at home or at work. He's also, you know, with our son.
Arthritis.
A lot of time with him too.
And, you know, like I've always said, you know, I'm all about receipts. If you have full proof that my husband's cheating, go ahead. Message to me. Go ahead.
Bring it here. Yeah, it better be some
we're
real.
We're all about receipts
we want
here.
Raw, uncut footage.
We're all about receipts. I have plenty. We're all about receipts about Low Blood Inc. Everybody that is on this Clarksville chat group that has left, even though you think it's been years and I won't have your messages, girl, I do.
Girl,
I have them print out. I do.
She said. Girl, we do.
I do. All messages have always been printed out.
Fuck around, we make you find out.
I'm all about receipts.
Yeah.
Anybody that would like to see them, let me know.
The thing is that every time you guys decide to open up your mouths and say something stupid, you give us more things to talk about, which gives us more podcasts and more reason to open up things like the Nate Latte.
And to be honest, we don't really give a shit about what you say.
It's just don't. It doesn't pay
annoying.
His bills, her bills, his bills. Not paying any of our bills.
It's like, why you gotta say that?
So it doesn't matter to us because we're goal oriented.
It's just very annoying. It's very annoying.
It's very annoying, plus.
Because these are all grown up. This one girl that went on the rant, she's 2 years older than me, so she's probably like 33 now. So it's like, you're already going into your mid-30s. Why are you still on these chat groups? And you also don't got custody of your kids. So what are you doing with your life?
Bang, bang. Wow, that felt like cannons fired.
You want to bring up my mom, my
God.
husband, my marriage, my personal life? I'm gonna throw it back. Where are your
Yeah,
kids?
of course.
Where are your kids?
But how flattering is it?
Where is your kids?
Yeah, why don't you have custody of your kids?
Right.
Years later.
You obviously left a good impression
Yeah.
to make them still think.
Yeah, I have a really good impression of people that mostly they always call me a bitch. Yes, I'm 100%. I am a bitch, but I'm very straightforward.
Oh,
So
but that goes back to accountability.
Acknowledgement.
I am also able to acknowledge the fact that sometimes I might slightly be
Oh,
a
I'm
bitch.
an asshole.
I feel like to be in this industry, you have to have some sort of a hard exterior,
Some sort
right?
of not give a fuck.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, really, to be successful in any sort of way, you can't be
100%.
soft.
because then that's who you get taken advantage
You
of.
get knocked over.
Yeah, you get taken
People
advantage of.
will run
ran
you the
over.
fuck over. And like I said, if you can't take the heat,
Get the
take
fuck
your
out
ass
kitchen.
out the fucking kitchen. It's too easy.
I mean, you can always come cook in my kitchen if you want. I can barely cook, so.
But once you get to
Same
know
with
me,
fire.
but once you get over all the bitch side, I am a very sweet person.
Super
and I
sweet.
will definitely be there for you. But it's going to take a while for you to get over my bitch side.
She's sleeping. She's so sweet.
My husband apparently talks a lot of shit about me with his clients and says I'm like a really horrible wife. But I guess something
I can
must be.
testify to that he does not, because I'm here when she's not here.
Yeah.
I hear everything he does.
But he's still at home for a reason. So I don't know what that reason might be. But so there it is.
It's because you are sweet. You really are sweet. And like I
Yeah.
said last week, actually, the thing is that people dehumanize the fact that you have to be work Natalie and then you can be Natalie.
There's a difference
But you
between
have
personal
to
and
have the business and then the personal. Period.
And
You
also
have
don't
to.
forget I'm also a mom when I go home.
Yeah.
And mom Natalie. You know, women actually
Natalie's
wear
pretty
so many suits that I think people fail to realize. And I'm not talking shit about any sort of men, because men really do carry a lot of weight too. But, you know, I think it's even harder as women because other women are so harsh on other women. And we're even harder on ourselves.
And 100%, everything I do, I wouldn't be able to do without my husband. So it's like
Yeah.
crazy. You know, he did build this company
Right.
from the ground up. You know, working almost 24 hours a day when he first got out of the military to become an artist, and they bring that down.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. Yes, I've helped him since I've been with him, but I was like, y'all talk all this doo doo about him, but don't say anything of the good that we do for the community.
but you have no
what
idea
he's
where it
done,
came from.
I'm
even
really
before.
going to a cop event on Saturday.
Yeah, a charity event for Clarksville PD. It's gonna be great.
Ain't that right?
But again, everything he's done before me, like I know before I came on, every Thanksgiving he would donate turkeys to families that couldn't afford turkeys. Like no one talks about that or the things that he's done. Yes, having a strong woman by your side helps you, and yes,
Yeah.
we've grown more, and that's where we're able to open up another business, Nate Latte. But he did do this 4 years almost now without me, and I think people don't think of that. Yes, he was an asshole, but he's better now.
Like we just stated, you got to be an asshole so you don't get ran over.
But
Yes.
I mean, like, so, like, you know, the day that the tornado happened, or the day after the tornado happened, the first thing I woke up to, I was working from home. The first thing I woke up to was Dizzy. Hey, this is terrible. What happened to our town? You know what I mean? Let's do something about it. On the social media end, you know what I mean? I jumped right to that. But it was because, you know, he was so passionate about what can we do, because we do have a big studio and we do have a lot of resources, and we do, whether people fuck with it or they don't, make a giant wave in this town. And so we use that as impact to gather
A lot of
a
items.
lot of donations,
Oh, shit.
a
We were-
lot of
we were
items,
there for
perishable,
2.5
unperishable.
weeks we couldn't. We had
That
no
video
room.
that we put out for help, I
Yeah.
believe, reached well over 12K,
Yeah, we had a lot of donations
22K
and-
maybe, yeah.
We ran out of room within 4
Yeah.
hours.
And so, like, be the asshole as it may when he has to be, you know what I mean? There's also that part. Just like the same way with Natalie.
Yeah.
We got empathy for you, you know what I mean? And really, we would rather be your friends than we would be your enemies. But if that's the way that it has to be, then that's the way that it has to be. But if you don't want that and you're part of the problem, come talk to us. Maybe we can be friends.
Yeah.
I will never be friends with any of y'all on Clarksville chat, so she can speak for herself. But not me. No, all the ones that are talking shit, I will never, ever. Like, I want to deck you. For a while, we were really quiet on Clarksville chat, and then all of a sudden, the wave came up because of Natalie Latte. So you guys must be really affected that we're opening up a bikini barista.
Oh no, they are. They are affected by it.
Wherever I go in town.
And the thing is that it's going to be so cool. So instead of being offended that this business is opening, wouldn't you be like, man,
let me go check it out.
I live in Clarksville, Tennessee, land of the not a lot, you know, and so now we're opening up this bikini barista. You don't have to go as far as Washington or Vegas or places like that to have a cool experience.
California.
You know, you walk out your backyard and you like, I want to see some. I want to get a good coffee. I'd like to get a good coffee today.
Caveat to that as well, everyone, Natalie Latte, they said that Dizzy is doing it to open up so he can grope more women. Let me tell you, he doesn't even grope his own wife at work. He thinks it's unprofessional. So, and I tried to touch him at work, and he's like, don't touch me where I work. And he's also very old now.
Super
I
old.
wouldn't say very old.
He's the old guy now.
And on top of that, with the manager in there that's going to be managing those girls all on a day-to-day basis, he's gay. We love Stone.
Yeah, it's not me.
Well, he's part of the LBGTQIVA.
Yeah. So Stone,
love Stone.
And it's between me and Stone, so it's like literally women, and it's not even like that. That is Dizzy's business as well, but he's not hands-on. He has managers for that, and he doesn't ever want everyone to think that that's what he did it for.
Yeah, and I mostly do the filming, and so I promise you I won't be groping in any of these girls.
I definitely won't. I love my husband.
Unless... Nah, just kidding.
I love my husband, and we're going to, just open up this business, and everyone keeps saying that we live some happy fairy tale marriage. We don't. He gets on my nerves, but we're still here 4 years later.
We're actually going to make a reality show about Love Blood Inc. You do need to stay tuned for that because, as big of a one big happy family.
Yeah, every time these two give each other attitude, I'm like, happy family, guys. Happy family.
What's a happy family?
I never fight with Leighton. I love him all the time. That's my best friend.
Just the other day, y'all were giving attitude in the office.
About what?
No.
Yes.
There's no footage.
No.
Actually, there is.
There is footage. That's fucking a
Y'all
shame.
We need viable proof. I watched Suits. I know how this works.
Natalie always got receipts. So always.
So the next time you guys want to go ahead and open up your mouth, the 3 things you need to remember is we're right here.
Natalie, Leighton, Callie.
Natalie definitely has the receipts. And
Leighton will beat your ass.
just make sure that what you're saying is true. That's all. Basically.
Clarksville chat sucks.
Clarksville chat's got to go.
Fuck Clarksville chat.
Fuck Clarksville chat. And fuck the people who
Oh,
are
you almost
running it.
forgot.
Because why?
Forgot what?
The Clarksville chat that girl that went on about we're closed.
Oh yeah, we're not fucking closed.
Oh my
That
god.
We're never closing.
What was it the slogan Disney came up with? Chat trolls, we're still open.
Hello, chat trolls.
Yeah, we're gonna get
still
t-shirts
open.
made. If you guys
Yeah.
want to come buy them.
Actually, tomorrow's Wednesday. I know we'll have a pretty good piercing special. Definitely be busting
Someone
out
decided to
1,000
go
tattoos.
on Clarksville chat and take a picture of the becoming soon bikini barista sign and post it and said they've been closed for 2 days and the lights have been off. Mondays were always closed and have been since he's ever been open
Tuesdays
for
we're
12
only open
years.
for 6 hours.
Yep. So we're definitely not closed. And the fact that someone tried to start that, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you just call? Like,
Or a pull on the door when the sign says open. That means the door's unlocked.
why would we leave all of our things?
Oh yeah, we have scan codes on the front door.
That's what I'm saying. Why would we leave all of our things there?
Like I said, chat trolls, we are open.
Chat trolls.
Chat trolls.
Chat trolls.
That's
We
what I
are
started
open.
It's like the
hashtagging you
Trolls
guys.
movie, but more bitchy.
Hashtag chat trolls. Go away.
If anybody has titties and
For
wants
you.
to apply
Yeah.
for the bikini barista, come in.
We
Whoa.
looking for some real cute girls to come get groped.
Titties.
Just kidding.
Callie.
Please edit that.
Edit that out, please, Adrian. Oh my god.
Honestly, if you want to,
We're looking for some real cute girls
if
to
you know how to make
empower.
coffee, come here.
Yeah.
And you have to be comfortable wearing a bikini top that's not
Yeah.
a full bikini.
And you have to be
Yep.
really cool and not mean.
No one will be able to access the room besides the manager staff.
I don't like no mean girls.
And then make money, serve coffee, work in a tattoo shop.
Make money, serve coffee.
And that's honestly what Dizzy's all about. He likes to make money.
That's what but that's what I'm saying. That's what like leads to why everyone's so pissed off because they're like, ooh,
when I think of that, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I think of his idea?
Like, oh shit, now let me just copy it.
Guess what? Kanye wakes up every morning smiling.
But the funny thing is,
Kanye don't fucking smile.
Kanye smiling.
The funny thing is that when me and my husband talked about this 3 years ago, I wanted the scenario to be way more revealing than this. I wanted a lingerie coffee shop.
You're right.
We would keep Victoria's Secret in business.
Yeah, so like, and you would see a lot more things if we were lingerie, but he was like, let's do bikini instead. So I wanted it to be way worse. So be grateful. He actually wanted to cover up a little bit more than me. So be very grateful.
Yeah.
Too much fluid.
Too much. Yeah.
I thought it was a great idea because, you know, people.
We could serve a swamp ass sandwich.
I thought it was a great idea.
We'll call it Shrek.
But no one better take my idea. Lingerie coffee shop is still my idea. No one take it. It's trademarked. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, don't take her idea and run with it.
No. Don't take my ideas. I get
maybe cut that out altogether. I feel like people people be out here watching us too hard. It turns out
they can try to open it. It won't work out for them. But hashtag Kevin Kennedy, John Maher.
Yeah.
Favorite lawyer.
What's your idea?
Be successful.
What?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And that's what we're doing. And that's why bitches are hating. Obviously, you're on Clarksville chat. You see everything that goes on with that. Right? What is your take? You've established your take on what they're saying about Dizzy and what they're saying about this. And why, like, what is your take on why they do it? Like, why do you think they are so pissed off?
Besides, I feel like all I could say in my, that's a good question though. Very good question. All I could say, honestly, besides like he's a successful business owner and he is trying to make money. Honestly, this is going to sound stupid, but I honestly think it's females that were really pissed off when we got together. We're like, why did he pick her out of all these other women? Yeah. And because, like I said, he was a hoe. And that's how we met. But, you know, I understood his lifestyle before I got with him, and we both cleaned it up.
You knew what you were coming into.
I knew what I was coming into, but there was a lot of women. There was a lot of women that... Still to this day, sometimes I get random messages saying, you know, I was dating him at this time, this so and so. I think they're upset because why out of all these women, why is she the one that you decided to pick? And honestly, because I didn't want his money. To this day, I always tell him if you want a prenup, we can still go get one. I don't care about his money. I don't care about the lifestyle. Yes, he spoils the shit out of me, and I love my Louis Vuitton. But I work really hard. I work just as long as he does, or even more. So I honestly think it's that people are really jealous and they're really pissed off because
there's always going to be jealousy with people,
and it's because he decided to be with somebody that wasn't them. Honestly, that's what I think it is. And for the males that are upset, like these past artists, they just always feel like, I guess that he's entitled and he's a really good artist and stuff like that, but he has been tattooing forever. So people that have been tattooing 2 or 3 years and he tries to give constructive criticism, they don't take it well.
He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
He's trying to pass that
Yes, he
down,
will never say that he's the best artist in his studio. Yeah. Never. But when someone that's just started tattooing and he's trying to help and that person doesn't take it well, oh, he's entitled and he thinks he's the best at everybody.
I know. No. I go in there sometimes and I see him asking other artists that work for him and like tattoo at his shop questions about what he should do with this tattoo or vice versa. Like there's always gonna be that line that gets crossed of people crossing it thinking that his shit don't stink. Like, and everybody's shit stinks.
Yeah, and they always bring up, you know, best of Clarksville.
There's always room to grow.
Yes, 100%. And he always talks,
you can grow until you're in the ground.
And that whole best of Clarksville, like he always wins, best artist. Another artist in the studio actually ran this year, and a lot of people voted for him.
Yeah,
and
his name
is Ian.
Shout
his name is Ian.
Ian Roman.
And he didn't win. So it's people always try to say, you know, that we buy votes. And so I'm like, no, another artist actually, and people love him in this town, and Dizzy still won. Dizzy is a good artist. Yes, he's an asshole sometimes.
Any inquiring
but
mind,
he is a good
cannot
artist.
Purchase the best of Clarksville.
No, you cannot.
You just can't.
It's physically impossible.
You actually have to work hard
You actually have to be good at
to
what you
put
do.
yourself in that position, and I don't know, advertise that you're going to be there, and maybe be there yourself.
Actually show up.
Shit.
Actually
Pew,
show up.
pew.
Yeah.
Show up.
Oh,
Because people can't control the best of Clarksville. That's for you to decide. Felt a little bitter.
because all the money that's raised for it goes to the 4 charities they
Yep.
pick for.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
charity based.
I think
all
that was the
everything.
most amazing thing about the first Best of Clarksville that I really ever participated in. Well, actually, Clarksville in general has never ceased to amaze me with the community outreach that they have.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right? It's very community impacted, and
Well,
not even like in
just
a
as
small
much people
town
are
way.
there for a community. That's when people talk shit too. Just saying.
So you say, like, we were talking about how it's impacting your personal family. Mm-hmm. Also, I view us as like a big family. Mm-hmm. So I know, like, I went out in public today. I went out with Addie. We went out and got coffee, and we were at Dutch Bros, and I had a girl say, "Oh, you work for that guy Dizzy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm his manager." And they were just kind of going off, and then they looked at Addie and were like, "I feel bad for you being with him working for that guy." Like, it's affecting all this stuff because, yes, her and I are both on Clarksville chat, but there's no need to attack them and then it goes, because we're all one big circle here, one big family. Yes, there are bosses. Yes, there are, but they view us on the same plane.
They have to do boss
Yes,
things. Sometimes
they
I
do
have to
boss
get
things.
yelled at. I be fucking around.
We don't get yelled at.
First of all, stop saying I yell at y'all. If y'all want me to start yelling at you, I will start yelling.
No, but like, what I'm saying is,
It's
like,
when Dad's mad.
like, do you see how it's affecting? Do you think that they see how it's affecting not just you guys personally, but it comes down on everybody that works for you?
Yeah, because 100%. Because Leighton, like I said, you've been there for almost a year for me now, and anytime I see something on Clarksville chat, I call you and I tell you, like, I just need to be away from the shop for
Yeah.
a day because it affects me, especially when it comes to talking about my mom and my son and like attacking my marriage.
Never talk about nephew Brody, or we're gonna have problems.
Exactly,
talking
it does
Where?
because
I'm talking about.
it puts more. It's affecting. I would say yes, you guys, just because I will, call you and vent to you, and then you want to try to make it better, and then Callie, it would affect Callie because she tries to keep on top of all these nasty comments all through Clarksville chat, and it's a lot of groups. So it's just we're not just trying to say. It's just trying to like be ahead of the game, I guess, essentially.
Stay a step forward.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
just
Right.
I can see how it affects everybody, 100%.
It does. It
But
does.
that's nothing on our end that we're doing to make it affect other people. It's that these children
Yeah.
that are actually grown-ass people
That have their own kids that don't have custody of them, but
can't mind their business and can't just accept that someone is successful in what he does.
Well,
Like,
yeah, just like how I invite you guys, you live literally right next door to me. I invite you over, and
footprints going up to your garage the other day.
you can come over and hang out with us and have dinner, hang out with our son. But at the same time, can be like, Leighton, stop doing this, stop fucking up.
Yeah.
we're going to dinner after this podcast.
And same thing with Callie. Like me and Callie can go get our nails done, but then when we come to work, I'm like, Callie, stop missing stories.
Yeah.
Like, literally
That's what I'm
before this,
saying,
you
and
were
like-
checking everything.
And I'm like, I can't be upset about it because it's my job.
That's what we get paid to do. We get
Right.
paid to take stuff
No
off
one
their
works for
plate.
free, so
Yeah.
just do the job.
Just do your job, and if you're salty about it, then maybe it's like, I think it's like people have a real self-reflection issue, right? It's really hard for you to be able to look inside of yourself and be like, maybe I'm the problem.
I know I've said that before. I
Right,
actually said
so
all
like-
these people have a problem with me. I've said
Yeah.
before, if I'm the
Yeah, you
problem,
said this
I'll.
all down the office.
Yeah, I was like, if
Yeah.
I'm the problem, I'll leave, and like I'm truly not. These people I had every right to either let them go or they quit because they knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But I have stepped away for a week, and to be all truthful, and I didn't even really step away because I got a call every 5 minutes.
No, that's cap, because literally
Oh,
I got a text at the end of the night saying, "You've been quiet today. What's wrong with the job?"
no, this was months
It's because
ago.
we was trying to give mom a
Before
break.
I knew everything.
No, months ago.
Like how to do
Even
stuff.
Dizzy had to step you guys down and said, if Natalie's out of the shop, don't call her.
Yes, and now I do that, and now you're like, Leighton, what happened at the shop today? Hey, just like she keeps receipts, I
It's
keep them
because
too.
she loves
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm
it's because she loves it here. She's got a passion for this because
I 100% want to see my husband succeed.
Exactly.
I want to see our
It's all out of
family.
love.
So yeah,
it's all out of love. That's the thing, and that's
we
why I'm
fight
saying
really, really hard, but we love harder.
it's okay. It's okay to be a part of the issue so long as you're aware that it's going on. You know what I mean? And so just like past employees, please understand that it is definitely something that you did that you shouldn't have done. And that's your fault.
I have 44 people that work under me that I have to manage and make sure they're having a good day at work and making sure their day goes smoothly. So I don't have 4 or 5 people. I have 44. We run 3 businesses. Well, 4. No, 5. 5. Love Blood Inc., True Gentleman, Off the Record, For the Record. For the Record.
Latte.
No, wait. No, there's another one. So LBI, TGB, Nature's Beast, Natalie Latte, the podcast. There's one more. I felt like there were 6.
You've said that so many times.
I feel like there's 6.
Why do we feel like we have 6 businesses? It's because we have 17 different platforms for each business.
So again, we run 5 businesses. I manage 5. Yes, I have managers for each. Actually only 2 managers for 2 different businesses, but we have 5. So it's a lot.
It's a split, and we all help each other out. Like when we get. I know I help Stone out. Stone helps me out when I get the stuff done.
And we have Angela for the barbershop manager, and she does a lot as well. So
I get the stuff done on the tattoo side. I go to Stone, see if he needs help. Vice versa. We take care of each other. We take care of Natalie just like she takes care of us.
You guys take care of me?
We do. We take care of you. We take care of. We try and take care of Dizzy.
I don't want you to ever say that.
I
brought you coffee.
We could try and take care of you.
When do y'all take care of me? What was that? So, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. But we are opening this up to people who are having these issues, who are being the chat trolls. And if you would like to respond to us or have any comments or want to even come on the podcast and talk your shit, this is an open platform. So DM us on LBI, on any type of platform. We got like 4 platforms on LBI.
True Gentleman.
Nature's Beast. In person.
LBI, please. Natalie Latte. For the record.
Us, on the podcast, Instagram.
Directly.
And we'll bring you on. Or if you want to just do like a voice recording, we'll play it next week.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Or
want.
call us at 931-809.
That's a wrong fucking phone number.
5511.
So, and then next week, you guys, I guess we're going to be having another. Can you shut the fuck up?
931-802-5511.
Next week, you guys will be having a special guest, and I'll let Callie introduce that guest with our live.
Yeah, so I feel like it's only fair that next week we do an episode with Dizzy. Yeah, because I think that you guys need to get all aspects of this story. And we're just
got my
go
side,
ahead.
Now you'll get Dizzy's side.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut all the shit that is revolving around Love Blood Inc. and any of our surrounding businesses. Because honestly, all we want to do is be a happy business and team players, really. And so, like she said, this is an open forum. If you want to be on this show, all you need to do is send us a message. I think we're even open up to like local talent, right? So like it's for everybody. This place is Everybody Love Everybody Inc.
Call us
and
come
so
by,
yeah,
sing, act, whatever you want.
Next week, Dizzy on the air, and I believe we're even going to do that one live
stream.
That'll be a live stream of For the Record. So join us next week. We really appreciate you.
And cut.